In this episode of the Bad Buggy Rides, Paul the Hammer Blair, the self proclaimed golf legend, and Trapper Bill Brown take you on a ride to Crown King, Arizona, a small historic mining community nestled high in the Bradshaw Mountains at about 5,771 feet in elevation. This is a scenic but rugged ride that transitions from desert landscapes to pine forest. The town sits about 80 miles north of Phoenix and is a popular day trip or weekend getaway for those seeking cooler mountain air and old western charm. Crown King originated as a gold mining town. The first claim was filed in 1875 and the community took its name from the Crowned King mine. At its peak in the late 19th and early 20th century, the town boomed with hundreds of residents, saloons, stores, restaurants, and even a railroad. The Bradshaw Mountain Railroad operated between 1904 and 1926 and was known for its dramatic switchbacks. Mining, however, declined in the 20th century, with major operations winding down by the 1950s. It never fully became a ghost town, unlike many others, including Bumblebee, and evolved into a quiet residential and tourist spot. Crown King even has a church and a wedding chapel, and people come from Phoenix to get married here. The community has around 100 to 140 full-time residents, plus many summer cabins that are owned by Phoenix area folks. Crown King is a living ghost town with a mix of historic buildings and modern cabins. The historic Crown King Saloon, a stop on this ride, is one of Arizona's oldest continuously operating saloons. We will depart from Trapper's Cabin in the heavily wooded Arcadia district of Phoenix, south of Camelback Mountain. His area is teeming with all sorts of wildlife. Once we load the buggy on Trapper's trailer, we will be on our way to Crown King. We will start in Trapper's truck and transition to the Bad Buggy when we run out of paved road. We begin by heading north on I-17 and driving about 55 miles to exit 248 Bumblebee Road, where we exit the interstate. The pavement on Bumblebee ends in less than a mile. Bumblebee, Arizona, established in 1863 as a stagecoach stop, is now a ghost town. It faded away due to the decline of stagecoach travel and mining, with its last population recorded at 20 in 1940. In case you are wondering how the town got its name, here's the backstory. It began as Snyder's stage station on the route known in the 1870s as the Phoenix Road. The station was located next to an unnamed creek, and there are several tales about how the name came about. The first is that one of the soldiers who camped along the creek in the 1860s reported that Indians were as thick as bees in a hive. The second is that in 1863, some prospectors found a bumblebee's nest full of honey in the cliffs along the creek. Several in the party were badly stung, so they named it Bumblebee Creek. Snyder's Station became Bumblebee Station. The town became Bumblebee, and the road became Bumblebee Road. After finding a safe parking spot, we will off-road the Bad Buggy and do a final safety check, and then continue down Bumblebee Road for about 15 miles to the tiny town of Cleator. Cleator, Arizona is a near ghost town and small community on the road to Crown King. It has a total of 8 permanent residents. That's pretty small. The area was first settled in 1864 as a gold mining site in the Cherokee Creek Mining District. Gold drew early prospectors, a railroad stop on the train to Crown King, and even a post office in 1869. James P. Cleator, an immigrant from the Isle of Man just off the coast of England, who had prospected in California and arrived in Arizona around 1900, bought into the local saloon and gained full ownership of the town by 1915. He renamed the town after himself in 1925 when he took over the post office. The town peaked at several hundred, but declined sharply in the 1920s as mining waned. The railroad was removed by 1932. James Cleator died in the late 1950s, and his son Thomas kept the bar running and lived there until 1996. Today, the Cleator Bar and Yacht Club is the quirky heart of this near ghost town. The name is pure tongue-in-cheek fun. There is no water for miles around. The bar features ocean-themed decor, including a pontoon boat, surfboards, beach umbrellas, nautical signs, and yachting in the desert jokes. Visitors can even join the yacht club. It's often described as a redneck yacht club. It's a must-stop on our journey either to or from Crown King. They have a limited hours of operation, weekdays from 11 till 5. On weekends, they stay open an extra hours till 6 p.m., so plan accordingly. After a brief stop at Cleator's famous Bar and Yacht Club, we will continue on our way for another 13 miles to our final destination, Crown King.
Just outside of Crown King now. It's going to turn to all pine trees here just down the road. Nobody up here. Shit, the road's dusty, but we're not getting killed by other people. Paul's having a good time, aren't you, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
Here we are. Right up there is Crown King, the bridge, right around that corner. This is saloon, and I don't believe they're open, but the store is. So that is it.
It was a long ride and we got you here safe and sound. It's time to hit the saloon for a bite to eat before heading home. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. No point in boring you with the long ride back, so bye for now and catch you next time.